Hello, everyone. It's your girl, Miss Fabulous.
And I'm your girl, Miss Juicey. Can we talk? Hey, everybody. We got a subject for you today.
Yeah.
We're talking about masks. How many of you are out there perpetrating in your relationship wearing a whole mask?
Yeah.
Yeah. Quarantine has really, messed
Yeah,
some
we've
relationships
taken
up.
the mask thing to a whole nother level.
They're great.
When in a relationship do you really expose who you are? You take the mask off and just look at that off.
When you can't breathe anymore,
Yes,
that's when you take the mask off.
Goodness gracious.
Girls, my lash is still on.
The stuff that this lady has us doing. Put a whole helmet hat on.
Why not? It's a mascot.
Okay, so we just used the mask as a way to show
look, there's something on my lip.
Get it, honey?
Like when the guy was sucking on your toes and he was like.
It's something to be said about showing up and being your authentic self, right? So in a relationship, in the beginning, you want to put your best foot forward. Yes, I'm awesome. Look at me. I'm doing so much. And then you find out, I don't clean. I don't cook.
I leave a ring around the tub.
Some people leave a ring around the toilet seat.
You don't wash your chicken right.
Oh, that is a problem.
With the feathers on the chicken?
Just burn them off.
You know what? Like my grandmother, like my family, they're real strict about cleaning chicken. Like with the chicken leg, like you got to scrape the yellow part on the back of the chicken leg. You got to scrape that off, peel it back. They get into like too much. I just stopped.
I understand.
I just stopped eating chicken. How about that?
No, we didn't.
Okay, I just stopped cleaning it and cooking it. But I eat it.
Yeah, we're going to buy it. Okay, so we're going to talk today about love, obsession, and just flat out crazy. And let me just be honest. I've been all three.
I've been all three. Have I been obsessed? Yeah, I'd be obsessed, but I be obsessed on low key. Like you would never be able to tell.
What causes you to be obsessed?
Because I have problems with anxiety. Like, I text you. You need to text me back within the next
crazy.
30.
What if he's busy? What if he's like
okay.
He's at work? Maybe his boss is right on his neck and he can't call you back.
Okay, well then I can't date you because I need you to have some type of job where you can text me back every second.
Right? Because after that, you gotta be able to call on me or I get real crazy. Hello, Craig.
That's why I don't date.
He busy.
To work at Popeyes.
He need to be busy picking up the phone. Put Craig on the phone. In the beginning, everything is sweet. What do you think causes?
If you could bottle up
that loving feeling,
you would be so wealthy.
Yeah, because I think that's what I thrive on. I love like the newness and like
and when they always smell good
and they're always excited to talk to you. Like you're their favorite person in the world.
Yeah,
I was just sitting here thinking about you. I just wanted to give you a call. And then when you get together, what do you want now? What do you want now, Apple? You keep calling me at work.
Or they just don't answer anymore. How about that?
Yeah, that's when you get crazy.
That's when you cut.
The obsession is like calling back, calling, texting, calling, checking their Facebook to see if they're responding to anything, see if that green light is on.
Right, you're on Facebook. How come you can't text me back? I see you on Facebook.
I hate that. I hate that feeling of like.
That's why I don't date guys on social media.
No, that you have to act like that. Like, it has to come to a point. Like, we're older now. Like, why would we have to obsess to that point? Like, we're looking at their Facebook page to see if their green light is on.
Yeah, like, to be honest, I want a guy who's just as busy as I am.
But you still want
to be at the end of the day,
courteous.
Yeah, you have to be thoughtful.
Because I think it's nothing.
You have to be courteous. I don't want you to be a Neanderthal or a caveman. I'm a tough, strong, beautiful black woman.
Yes, you are.
But when I need to be sweet and vulnerable, yes, you need to be my Prince Charming.
Because I think it's very acceptable for us. Like, if he is busy, just to shoot you, babe, I'm going to call you right back. I'm in the middle of a project or I'm in the middle of doing whatever.
Right.
Just to let me know, at least you got
and I'm not a needy lover.
So you're definitely not needy at all.
I'm not like
when you do reach out, it's kind of like, hey, I'm not sweating you, but what's up? No, I'm needy. She might not be needy, but I love the attention, the constant attention.
You do?
What? Yes.
It's kind of like stalkerish, obsessed. That's what it is. Obsession.
That's me.
You like it?
I do.
It makes you feel good?
I don't think it's stalkerish, but I've had stalkers, and I don't like that because that has a tendency to turn violent.
Yeah, that could escalate. I don't like that.
Definitely don't like.
Yeah, I don't like prison. I'm too cute for prison.
Yeah, and I don't.
Well, actually, I have a record, so I guess I call my probation.
Do you really have a probationary officer?
Yeah, I
That's
forget
why
what
you
her
my
name
dog.
is, but I got one.
My dog. That's how we do, right?
I'm gonna bring my mug shot.
Oh yeah. Next time we come up, we will definitely bring our mug shots to let you know we are real every day. Okay, I don't have a mug shot, but I just want my best friend to feel comfortable. No, I do not. But I have no problem going on a photo shoot and creating a mug shot just to be just like you.
Would you like it? Okay, we could do that.
Yeah, this is my mug shot.
That's my mug shot.
Were you crying?
Hell yeah, I was crying. You know what? I wasn't crying during the arrest. I was crying. I was crying in back of the cop car when I saw my grandmother walking down the hill. That was a question the officer. I was like, oh shit.
You know, Grammy, don't come down the hill, Grammy.
Look, she's walking down the hill with her purse on her stomach, like, what's going on? What?
I love Grams. That is so funny.
That's my grandma.
Yeah, she's a ride or die chick.
But yeah, so
Okay, what is your definition of love?
Love is when you unconditionally love someone and you are willing to die for them.
Damn, die?
I'm very loyal.
I see that.
So, yeah. When I think about all the people that I love, I would die for in an instant. I would die for you.
Yeah, but I don't want you dying for me.
I mean, of course, it doesn't have to be that extreme, but it is like that extreme. Like if you said you needed a kidney.
This is what I do know. I know if I needed you for any reason, you're coming. Like not even
if it was a serious thing.
No, because you know we won't call each other like all the time. So if I'm calling like Bird, I need you.
Right.
I know for sure.
Yeah, I feel the same way, and I'm loving these little.
It's from my tutus. Say no. I'm rocking this. I love it too. It's a hoodie. I think it's a dress.
Couture.
From Fashion Nova. So cute.
Do they have a plus size Fashion Nova, like Fashion Supernova?
Yeah, why we gotta be in the super category? I think they call it curvy.
Oh, Curvy Nova.
Yeah. Yeah. So what is your my definition of
what's your definition?
Love is love is love. No, love is not something you just say. Love is an action word. I think love, when you love someone, you're going to be in tune with them and you're going to be considerate.
I'm remembering when I was in love.
And you're not going to deliberately or have an agenda to hurt that person. Like no one's perfect.
Sure.
So I know that you can hurt someone that you truly love, but it's not going to be intentional.
The people you love the most are normally the people that hurt you the most.
Yeah, and that's true.
But I don't play that.
But I'm talking about just relationships.
You hurt me, you got to go. Like
Damn.
even with like say girlfriends.
Mm-hmm.
I've never had a lot of girlfriends, but those girlfriends that I did have, it was like an unspoken thing. You don't mess with my man, I don't mess with your man.
No, yeah.
I don't care if I'm butt naked sitting on the couch and you know.
Well, let's give you a story of how loyal my girl is, right? She was in my house and I was dating this guy. Soon as I went upstairs, he's like trying to talk slick to her, like, yo, what's up, man? You look at da-da-da. And she was like, you got me all the way messed up.
For real.
Sioux Falls, your man, he down here tripping, like we called him out. You remember that?
Yeah, I do. I told him I would poke holes in him. He was like, poke holes in me. Da, da, da. I was like, I just need one.
But I love a friend that's that loyal. Like, we don't have to play around. We're not gonna like be entertained by his
And that's like an unsaid thing. Like we've never had a discussion about it. That's just been understood. Like the woman code.
Now could you date? All right, say in middle school you dated a guy, and then in high school your friend, not high school, 20 years later, your girlfriend wanted to date the same guy. Is that still off limits?
You said in middle school?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, that's probably not the same thing because middle school is like, you're not really doing anything in middle school.
But if the guy used to live inside of you, at any point, your friend cannot now date him.
You cannot.
I agree with that.
You cannot.
Well, call me Messy Betty. Okay? We'll say that for another show.
How about those friends that do it together?
Well, I don't think anything's wrong.
Psych.
Hi. I don't think there's anything wrong because we're all adults, right?
If that's what you choose
So,
to do.
yeah, if two consenting friends go into it knowing that that's what they're going to do, not like one behind each other's back, I don't think it's anything wrong with that.
Right.
I mean, I'm not sure if that's something necessarily I would feel comfortable with doing, but I don't think it's bad. I think it's good.
If you choose to do that and you're having fun, okay.
Well, what about swinging? Like, if you're married and you and your man swing.
Swung.
I think, I know y'all are going to give me some feedback about this.
I think it's intriguing.
I think it's healthy for a husband and wife to make a decision together about what works for them sexually versus the man doing his thing over here and the woman's doing her thing over here, and it's kind of like the lies and the conversation to get to that sexual experience.
But I mean, when these two people first come together, though, that might not be like a thing for them. So they might not want to be swinging.
I think you have to build the foundation between the couple first. Like, has to be intact to go out there and swing.
Right.
I don't oppose to it.
I
don't. Not at this age. I've been married twice.
Okay.
I would rather for me and my mate to have a discussion about what works for us, and we define that. It doesn't necessarily have to be like we swing all the time or this is a normal thing, but I just think it's a healthy situation to have open dialogue with your mate about what you need sexually. Because you can't tell me at the age that you are that one guy, well, maybe because you be finding some experienced people, one guy can satisfy all your sexual needs.
Oh.
Sometimes you get with a guy who's not very affectionate. Like, you love him, you enjoy, living your life.
They're affectionate, they're just not affectionate outside of the bedroom. I mean, like, they're affectionate where there's like PDA, but it's not like, I want to hear, I love you, or, I miss you, or whatever. Not like over text. Like, I'm you know how they talk about love languages? Mm-hmm. I need to hear it. I need to feel it. I need to see it. I need to
touch it.
Everything. Ooh. I need everything. So, and I'm going to give everything as well.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
So, have you guys ever been love obsessed and or crazy?
Mm-hmm.
I'm honest. I have been. I've found myself.
When were you crazy?
Should we go there? No, I'm serious. This last situation with my ex-husband drove me insane.
Like, was it to the point of like mental breakdown?
Yes, very much so. And it's we've been not together for like a little minute, but like for a man to like divorce you July 9th and is already remarried by September 7th, that's mental, like...
That's hard. That's trauma.
It is trauma. I mean, like, you didn't even give me a chance to mourn the fact that we're no longer married.
Right.
Even if there was trouble before we got the actual divorce.
Do you feel
we had breakfast 2 days before he got married and he never told me. Oh, we getting back together. That's a mental...
Wait, at the breakfast, he said, y'all were getting back together, and then married the lady 2 days later.
I love you so much.
You're done.
My baby, I've never...
Disgusting.
And then, you know how I found out?
How?
Facebook. That was his profile picture.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
But I believe in karma, so everything you think you've done to
karma
me,
knows
I've already done to you. Hey, it's coming.
Oh
but I'm not wishing bad on him. But if you ask me, have I ever been obsessed and or crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And the most hurtful thing is I loved him. Mm-hmm. Not because he showed up and did so much. It's just because he showed up as himself.
Right.
I enjoyed him. Yeah. But I don't do
so
lies.
So you knew the vulnerable him. And he gave that to you.
Yeah.
Wow.
But it was all like a facade. It wasn't real. He had an agenda. This is what I'm saying. You have to be careful about who you allow to breathe your airspace.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Because his intention was to pollute it.
You're exactly right.
So it's a learning experience.
But how do you know that though? Because sometimes they're They have that mask on and they keep it on forever. Like, you think you know somebody, but you still, when you think you know them, you still don't know them.
Well, I
sometimes
thought I knew him, and I thought he truly loved me. Mm-hmm. But for you to turn around and have a covenant between you, God, and another woman,
you know what Sweetie said? Sweetie said, once you give that intimacy away, it's not the same. I'm not going to feel the same.
I agree. I don't know who Sweetie is.
She's a rap.
But that's facts. No, but that's facts. Mm-hmm. The moment that the intimacy between you and I have been shared with someone else, it's a wrap for me. Right. Even if I don't know it, like, you could just sense it. Like, what changed?
Right.
You know. But then that's when they're like, you're crazy, you're insecure, you're this.
No, that's always the first thing they say is you're crazy. No. And a lot of times our intuition will tell us what's going on, but we won't. We'll be like, you know what? We'll cover up for it.
Well, I'm glad he's out of my life and that I've had time to process. I'm grateful for my new experiences. They've been like therapeutic. So I'm in a good space right now.
No, you seem like you're really happy now.
Shine bright like a diamond.
Yes,
all right, so you guys share with us your love, obsessed, crazy experiences. Tell me if you like, maybe some women love a man when they're obsessed with them or when they act crazy. Some women think if you snap on them, oh, he showed me he really loves me.
I don't like that. I don't like any type of like yelling, arguing, fussing, fighting. Like, I will just leave. Now, there was a time when I was a crazed maniac, and that's because I was dickmatized. But, you know, other than that,
that'll happen to you.
Yeah, that will make you go and spray paint somebody's car and spray paint all the stuff in the car and then break off the windshield wipers and try to bust the tires.
My friend
I didn't really know. You know, you see stuff on TV, so you think that you can bust the tires with a screwdriver, but you got to go back and get like a real knife, like a double blade knife or something like that. But then when you spray paint the car, make sure you spell the shit that you're trying to say right. I spelled the word H-O-A-R, whore. So then H-O-R. I was riding back like thinking like, you just put H-O-A-R on this car. You need to go back to the scene of the crime and fix this. So I spray painted.
Did you go back?
Yes, I did, with my kids in the back.
That's the obsessed crazy part.
1, 2, 3 kids. And it's spray painted in the back and spelt it correctly because I am a smart woman.
I'm a lady that can spell right.
And then I called my best friend and told her that we were going to have to drive this car to New Jersey and dump it because he was going to press charges on me. Little did I know that I wouldn't be arrested only until I turned 46.
Please share with us your experiences. We love you. We're normal women just like you are. We're vulnerable. We're in love.
Yes.
Yeah. So share. We're signing off. Good night.
Love you guys.